It's time for your Pepsi Pulse.
Welcome back to the show.
It's now time to jump into our segment that features up-and-coming local talent, whether it be TikTok, singing, rapping, and even dancing. Here's this month's Pepsi Pulse. Check it out.
23-year-old Joshua Villagomez, also known as Joshy V, is a content creator on TikTok and hopes viewers will build their self-esteem.
I hope that they gain a little bit of faith. I hope they even gain a little bit of confidence. I hope that they gain a little bit of love. I hope that, one day.
Joshy was born in Saipan and raised in the U.S. mainland since he was just 4. It wasn't until recently he decided to move back to the Marianas. Despite living miles away from his roots for years, he showcases his culture through his vlogs on TikTok, which averages over 600 likes per post.
So really, I feel that, cooking for someone or sharing food is a love language. So I emphasize that on my page. So I'm basically posting what I'm having for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I'm basically, feeding the hungry eyes. I like to say I'm feeding the hungry eyes. And I feel like it's the simplest things of just being like, oh, here's what I'm having. Like, maybe you should have this for your next meal. Or it's the best idea to just be like, oh my God, I want to try it like that. And you're basically seeing everyone else being like, what in the world is that? Like, it's always interesting. And I always try to target it in Chamorro cuisine with a little bit of American influence and personality, of course.
He shared what made him jump into creating content and sharing his life story with nearly 30,000 followers.
So basically, like everyone else, likewise, it was the start of the COVID-19 lockdown pandemic. Everyone is going haywire, and honestly, true, I was the type of person that's like, no way, I would never want to try it out. But once I got my groove going and my niche, I was like, wow, this is fun. This is exciting. Basically just sharing my personal life with everyone. I've always been an open book. So me sharing on social media is not very out of the blue for me.
Joshy has almost 650,000 likes on TikTok, which comes from his locally produced videos displaying the Chamorro culture and his experiences in life on a daily basis. Though it can appear to be easy, there are some challenges of putting his life out there.
A lot of people don't know the personal lives of people that are very public. So obviously I go through my own struggles, and I can't, we'll go through life differently. Everyone goes through life differently. So even if I'm struggling in my emotional being or my physical being or my insecurities, I still continue to put content out, because if it's not helping someone else, it's definitely gonna help me, and vice versa. What my struggles may be someone's strengths, and I can learn from their strengths and my struggles are theirs, as well.
Joshy does have some projects underway and hopes to connect with all walks of life.
Stay tuned, because I want to do a Colors of the CNMI kind of event, host an event in regards to Pride. Pride's coming up, so the Colors of the CNMI is basically going to be like an event where I'm still trying to get everything together, where it's very inclusive. The islands were full of Chukis, Marshallese, Yaquis, Filipinos. I want it to be all the colors of the Marianas. So, and also being very pride-based and hosting events for, the youth and the elders as well.
You can follow Joshy on TikTok at Josh_V98.
Hannah, I enjoyed talking with him.
And we wrap up the show after the break.
Keep it here to Uno Mix.